Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. Shorter rotation player, next man up mentality, though. It does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Missing a valued contributor. That can be a challenge. Now, we'll see how they overcome it.
And with tip-off coming right up, we've got just enough time to hear from the sideline. Allie, what do you got for us?
Thanks, Brian. Well, the arrival of Chris Paul to Phoenix turned this team into a contender. Coach Monty Williams said, quote, he's brought such a winning mentality. Off the court, on the court, lifting the level of our team. I don't have enough time to talk about everything that he has done. Brian?
One of the all-time greats, Allie, no question about it. And these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup.
Here we go.
They've got DeAndre Ayton. DeMarcus Cousins is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Paul in at the small forward. And for Miami, on the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Vincent in at the point guard position.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big Bam. Oh, man.
Oh, my
He
goodness.
had the runway,
Oh, indeed.
and he let it rip.
Nice.
Now about Booker going high up for the dunk.
Pass to Adebayo. Hero against Cousins. And there's Hero on the assist by Adebayo.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Bridges with it. Now Booker. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Hero for three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Now here's Butler. 23 points for him last game against Charlotte.
You can't forget about all those well-timed swipes either. His timing on the defensive end was simply sublime.
Here's Adebayo. And the layup is good. Adebayo's got his second bucket on the night.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game. And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Bridges. Booker drawing the double. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Booker getting contact, still finding a way to finish through it.
Miami has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Hero. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
He's passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Booker with it. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable. Out to Bridges for 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And Adebayo slams it in.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Man, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Miami trailing. To the paint. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 8.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Paul with the bucket.
He's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
And stolen by Booker. And here we go. The Suns running again. Here's Bridges. Here's Cousins. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor. Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track. Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Now here's Hero. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Heat with some changes. Dedmon comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Strus in for Hero. Johnson, he's checked in for Phoenix. Payne comes in for Bridges. And it's the Heat with the ball. 6-point game. 6 to shoot. Pass to Martin. Takes the three. Drills it from deep.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Payne, averaging around 5 points a game. And Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well.
Basket counts.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Oladipo up top. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And his assist numbers were remarkable as well. His play is crucial to this team's success.
Now here's Booker. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. The 2K leaderboard shining a light on the league's best three-point shooting teams of late. The Suns, #1.
Incredible accuracy from deep over the past couple games. Great floor spacing. And, of course, their shooters have all the confidence in the world right now.
Here's Vincent. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. The Suns leading. Here's Johnson. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Yurt Sevens checked in for Martin. And a change for the Suns. Saric checks in for Cousins. Here's Vincent, defended by Payne. Oladipo on the wing. And again, the Heat missing.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now here's Crowder. Off target from outside. Booker against Strus. Pass to Vincent. The three. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. And here's Saric for 3. He can't get it to go. And Miami will go the other way with it. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won one.
Well, if I had a calendar, I would have circled this one. But I love it when they get together. Last year, they split the 2 games between them. And I'll bet their battles are just as tightly contested this year.
And it's Phoenix's ball. 3-point lead. And Crowder the bucket on the assist by Saric. Crowder's got his second bucket of the night.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
43 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's 7, a screen on Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Oladipo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Dario Saric.
This is where Oladipo goes in and has no fear of drawing some contact. Nice job of getting through the defense.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
He misses the free throw.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Green's checked in for Booker. And he sinks the second. And here's Saric for 3. Drains the triple. And the Suns lead by 7.
Good for Saric and his confidence to rise up and fire from 3.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
.24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Dedmon, the pass to Oladipo. Now Strus. 4-3. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Oladipo's got 3 assists tonight.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Johnson with a bucket.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Suns ahead, up 5. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Here's Payne. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. On the floor for Phoenix, Cameron Johnson out there with Green. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Payne in at the point guard position.
Well, Jimmy Butler has that kind of room, and he's going to throw it down.
And here are the Suns now. It's a three-point game from deep. Johnson, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler who slams it down.
Oh, Jimmy, that was impressive.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Here's Payne. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. And now it's a 9-point Phoenix lead. Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject. But how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s, to your era, and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes, the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players, that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, BA, let alone talking about players and their skills.
That shot wide open. Butler's got his third basket on the night right there.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
The Suns have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Bridges misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Martin outside. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
The Heat have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Butler, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Hero, and Ayton pulls it down.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
From deep, Johnson gets the 3-ball to go. Johnson's got 9 points in the quarter.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Strus with the bucket.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Green against Martin. 6 on the shot clock. Green the pass to Johnson. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Johnson's got 14 points.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Strus finds Hero. Now Butler lets it go from deep. And the Heat, another 3.
I love the way they're spacing the floor this quarter. Their three-point percentage has really gone up.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Phoenix timeout. Come on, fans. Let's give a huge mighty welcome to the Heat Breaker Dance Crew.
Here's Sevens checked in for Miami. And the Suns making a change here. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Heat, it's a long season. But right now, they're in great position, holding that prized top spot.
I think for the Heat, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, it could steamroll through the season.
Here's Hero. And Booker pulls it down.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Uses the glass on the layup. And now a 12-point Suns lead.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
On the wing, Strus fires the 3. Here's your 7. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history, and it just didn't play out that way.
And he makes a first. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. And make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
And so he makes both from the line. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And a check on the league leaders now with the top shooting teams over the previous 10. Phoenix, #1.
Well, lately their offense has been completely in sync. The guys are accepting their roles and playing unselfish basketball. That's helped them hit a high percentage of those opportunities.
And here are the Heat now. trailing by 10. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. Oladipo on the wing. Buries it from 3.
No doubt that Victor Oladipo is a guy that this franchise is leaning on, so showing some leadership here.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Booker finds Payne. Three-pointer. Cousins down low. You're 7 on him. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And here we can check out the story for Bam Adebayo.
And during the last 5 games, he's been a force on the boards, really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and teammates.
Pass to your 7. And he jams it home with authority.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. The Suns have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Payne with the bucket.
This is why Payne takes a good number of threes. He's pretty effective from there.
The Heat have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Here's Vincent. Oladipo outside. And the Heat, another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
There's a minute 54 left in the first half of basketball. Cousins. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Yeah, you might want to call down some recruits to try to stop DeMarcus Cousins. 5 might not be enough.
Pass to Dedmon. Now here's your 7. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Your 7's got 8.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And the Suns call time here. Some changes for Phoenix. Saric checks in for Payne, and it's Crowder in for Bridges. The Suns leading. Booker fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Dedmon. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Oladipo, shot's good.
Well, you combine quickness and explosiveness for Victor Oladipo on display right there. Tough to contain.
Crowder against Oladipo, and he gets that one. Crowder's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Well, the Heat's shooting 56% for the second quarter. Paul against Oladipo. You're 7 a screen. The 3-ball. The shot by Oladipo, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. Miami trailing. Back to Vincent. No one near him. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Oladipo's got his 4th assist with that last one. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
They've done a lot of good things today, but one area they need to improve is their ball security.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Vincent. And here's Dedmon. From downtown. Hauled in by Paul. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Heat. 1 second left. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Cameron Johnson making things happen for the Suns. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, let's kick this halftime show off by checking out the Players of the Week. What would be the criteria for NBA Analyst of the Week?
Well, you got to be right about the individual matchups. Then you got to be right about the outcome of the games.
I think Kenny would win that award.
And I'm afraid to ask why. Let's just leave it as that.
Looking now at our featured game this evening, the Phoenix Suns have a close one on their hands.
You look at the play of their bench, this second unit is doing exactly what coach is looking for. It's a luxury to have this kind of support.
I mean, I know we talk about team depth all the time, but that's been the difference tonight. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, you look at Cam Johnson. He's been playing really well.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Well, the Suns shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Vincent in at the one. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Booker fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Well, the mindset of Booker there, pretty solid. He feels like he can make just about any shot, especially the deep triple.
He drops it from range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Here's Adebayo. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Well, Bam Adebayo so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
And there it is for him.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Cousins can't hit. The Heat have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Butler finds Hero. Back to Butler for the lead. Counted from distance. Butler's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, pretty dependable from the corner 3 spot. Butler only fires those threes he feels comfortable taking.
Bridges on the attack. Not going to go that time. Good D by Adebayo. Drives to the hoop. Here's Vincent. The Suns clear it.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And the shot's good. Booker's got 14 points.
This isn't all that surprising. Remember, Devin Booker once put 70 up in an NBA contest.
Miami has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Cousins comes with the double team. Here's Vincent. And the 3 off target. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Booker for 3. They get it again. Ball passes to Ayton. Here's Booker. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Heat. Martin's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Butler outside. The Suns clear it. Cousins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Bridges. Moving it up. And Booker with the jam.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
The Heat have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. And the foul on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul. And the Heat making a change here. Oladipo's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Adebayo. He's got 10. Outside for Butler. From deep three-point range. Miami, no good that time either. The Suns leading. And here's Payne outside. Hits the three-pointer. He's got 10.
There's a lot of people who are very curious about Ayton and the total package he is. Nice pass there.
Hero with the bucket.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry, and they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. From deep. No good on the shot. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Ayton passes to Johnson. Payne with it. Over Adebayo. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Miami trailing. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Martin outside. Pass to Butler. Back to Martin. The three is up. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
And the basket by Bridges.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
A different look for Miami. Yurt Evans checked in for Bam Adebayo. Dedmon comes in for Martin. And it's Strus in for Butler. Saric checks in for the Suns. Crowder comes in for Bridges. Now Oladipo. He's got 9. On the wing, Strus. Let's go with a 3. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Oladipo's got 5 assists in the game. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And for the Heat, they're shooting a disappointing 38%. Pass to Yurt Evans. Now here's Hero. Yurt Evans down low. Saric covers. And Yurt Evans gets it to go. And it's now only a 1-point Phoenix lead. And the Suns shooting 40% since the break. Here's Johnson. That shot off the mark. And Miami the other way now. Oladipo on the wing. Saric covers. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
And here's Strus. He's got 9. Hero finds Dedmon. Kicks it to Hero. Dedmon, a screen on Payne. On target from range. Hero's got 8.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game, 1 in each half.
And it's Crowder missing. The Heat with the lead. Hero outside. Yurtseven. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Dario Saric.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Now at the line, Omer Yurtseven.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
The Heat making a switch here. Vincent's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
The shot by Oladipo, no good.
Mixing it up inside, just coming up empty-handed.
Green for 3. It's rebounded by Dedmon. And here are the Heat. They're on a 15-6 run. Vincent. Crowder grabs the miss.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Green from deep. Pass to Payne. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And Hero, one of those guys you just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. He does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. It's the Heat. They lead by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
It's got to be a sense of urgency right now, okay? Any kind of tip out, a 50-50 ball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Miami shooting the rock well at 46%. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Payne and Booker in the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Paul in at the 3.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Knocks down the long J.
And CP3 is so good at choosing when he unleashes his three-point arsenal.
Pass to Vincent. Launches a 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. And the Heat lead by 5.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
For 3, Booker. Vincent grabs a miss. Vincent's got 4 rebounds in the game. Throws it up high. And stolen by Booker. Paul with it. Now guarded by Butler. Booker for 3. Offensive board. The kick out to Paul. Fires for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Although he's a pass-first kind of player, Chris Paul does enjoy catching the defenses off guard, and I love that quick shot.
Oladipo against Booker. Oladipo outside. Pass to Vincent from behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. For 3, Booker sinks it from distance. Booker's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker, but man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them.
Count it for Vincent. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
Martin outside. Paul against Butler. And the shot goes down. Now it's a three-point Heat lead.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
There's the three. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist from Crowder.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Bridges, he's checked in for the Suns. Cousins comes in for Payne. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. With it being such a tight game, he tried to lighten the mood in the huddle, saying, quote, "It's just a game, guys. Have fun. Stay loose. Let it fly. I believe in you guys." Let's see if that laid-back approach works.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Martin outside. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. So we'll see Mikal Bridges go to the line here. It goes on Bam Adebayo. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Phoenix has gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the fourth. Oladipo against Cousins. Oladipo outside. Martin finds Butler. Adebayo, that's good.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Paul. And it's slammed in by Paul.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Here's Vincent. Booker defending. Pass to Adebayo. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Tyler Heroes checked in for Oladipo. Free throws good. Adebayo. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
And Adebayo slams it in.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
Pass to Cousins. Back to Booker. Misses the three.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Tipped.
Well, more than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
Martin against Booker. Fires from deep. And it's Booker again missing.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Butler against Paul. From the high post. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Hero right now working himself into a lather, staying aggressive and drawing the defense's attention.
So Hero nails both of them.
And really strong at the line since the break.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Paul passes to Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one.
How about that? Ayton showing why he was picked first overall. That's a reason.
And Adebayo slams it in.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
The Suns have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Inside, here's Paul. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Man, just love how Chris Paul steps up and nails crucial baskets. A huge momentum-changing shot there.
Hero against Cousins. From outside the arc. And Hero with the three. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
For three, Booker. Another three for Phoenix.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Cousins against Hero. And a nice finish on the layup. Hero's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
How about Hero? Gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
Bridges misses.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Adebayo finds Martin. To the middle. There's the block.
How about Cousins with some gritty defense there, showing off his intimidating length on that rejection.
Pass to Ayton. And the layup is good off the glass.
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
Miami's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Takes a step back. Hero. No luck on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. And they're set to take control of this game.
It's crucial that they convert here. Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
Now I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're behind by 2. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Cousins. Adebayo with a steal. Hero with it. Now guarded by Booker. Ayton with it.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his third foul of the game. Timeout called, the Heat. They trail by 2. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Hero for 3. That shot missing.
Well, that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
I don't know if fouling Booker is ever a good idea. I mean, he is a great free throw shooter, and he's made for these moments. Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Butler finds Martin. Miami, no good that time either. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. So it comes up empty at the line.
DeMarcus Cousins, second personal foul. Team foul number 4. Now at the line.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Here's Hero. Over Cousins. It's good! And he's tied it up. What a shot!
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific group right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun.
Here we go.
Here's Vincent. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Vincent in at the point. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
This is just one of those nights where Jimmy Butler shows why he's a big-time player carrying the team.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
The Heat with the lead. Now Hero. They double him with Booker. Right wing. Adebayo in the post. He's against Ayton. Adebayo, that's good.
Big-time scoring explosion in this one from Bam. Didn't think he would have this kind of offensive impact.
Cousins, the pass to Booker. Crowder outside. The three. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Miami calls timeout. Fans give it up for the fastest dance team in the NBA. Your Miami Heat.
Stolen by Ayton. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
And you wonder if Ayton's one of those guys who realizes just how physical and tough he can be.
And we've played just over a minute here in overtime. Hero against Cousins. And here's Butler outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now. Paul finds Cousins. Here's Booker. An easy 2 on the layup. And it's a 4-point Suns lead.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And he's going for the lob. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Phoenix calls timeout. Martin, he's checked in for Miami. Bridges, he's checked in for Phoenix. Payne comes in for Devin Booker.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Ball passes to Cousins. Bridges, left side. Back to Cousins. Stolen by Hero. Here's the break. Shoots over Cousins. Hero with the bucket. Hero's got 20 points.
In that time, Tyler Hero just so quick on the pull-up. Defense could not recover.
That'll be a 5-second call. Down low. Outside for Butler. From the arc. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
Pulls it from 20. And there's Ayton on the assist by Payne. And the Suns lead by 1.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look, a great setup for the bucket.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, a giant spot here at the line. Bam with the chance to be a hero.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Come on now. Even with the size disadvantage, he comes up big.
Martin with a screen on Paul. Butler passes to Hero. It's hauled in by the Suns. Payne's got 4 rebounds in the game. The Suns have gone 5 of 6 from the floor during this overtime session. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. Here's Butler. Martin outside. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Adebayo. He's off on the layup.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Payne pass to Bridges. Back to Payne. Here's Bridges. Payne finds Paul. Puts it up from 17. No good off the glass.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Huge moment here.
You have to stay calm in these situations.
Here's Bridges. And it's good.
And Bridges elevating his game.
Woo! About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 27 seconds left to play in overtime. Stolen by Payne. And he commits the intentional foul. And here are the Suns now.
And just because he might not be as big as some of the other guys that are on the floor, it doesn't dissuade him from getting in there and playing fearlessly on the glass.
Oh, offline. Pass to Vincent, and there's the lob. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
And this is a huge step showing trust in Bam's play in the biggest moments.
Cousins for 3. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. And we'll be back.